Hey, welcome back. And it's me, Rob the Katana. Today I'm going to be doing Friendship is Dead, everybody. Now, it's going to be a little bit while. I'm not that pretty good at saying stuff, so I'm going to start. It was your quality 1080p.avi in cord of an MLP episode. The first thing I found unusual about the episode was that instead of it playing a short scene at the beginning, then going to the intro, it just skipped straight to the intro. I found it slightly odd, but I disagreed it and kept watching. The intro played as always, and I decided to hum along with it until it ended. After fading out from the screen, the episode started. It seemed just like an original episode. According to the beginning credits, the episode was written by Megan McCarley. Cool, I thought. That's the same writer as Party of One and Lesson Zero. Maybe I'll get to see some ponies go insane like in those episodes. Name of the episode was called Friendship is Dead. Dun 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 dun. It sounded original, morbidly and dark. And I got a bad feeling about it, but I kept watching anyways. It began with Twilight Sparkle trotting down the street, humming My Little Pony theme song. As she went along fairly normal so far, she stopped when she came to Applejack's apple stand, where she was going to give a bushel to Laria. I can't say her name right, actually. Laria gave a few bits to Applejack, thanked her, then left, and Applejack then turned to Twilight. Howdy, partner. How can I do you for? Oh, hi, Applejack, replied Twilight. I was wondering if you have seen Pinkie Pie anywhere. Usual, I saw her at least one day, and even if she's just hopping down the street and I happen to walk by and see her, but there's past couple of days I haven't seen her at all. Come to think about it, I haven't seen her either, Applejack admitted. Why didn't y'all check Sugar Cube Corner? Okie dokie, said Twilight, and she trotted off. So pretty far, it's pretty normal, right? The cut scene to Twilight Sparkle entered Sugar Cube Corner, but somehow was different in the scene. The animation seemed more realistic and more three-dimensional. Something wasn't right, something was different, and this bothered me, but I kept watching anyways. Mr. and Mrs. Cake didn't seem to be around. Twilight trotted up the stairs to see Pinkie's apartment and knocked on the door. No answer. After a few moments, she knocked again. Still, no answer! She kept up until Twilight broke the door with her magic out of frequency. In the middle of the floor sat Pinkie Pie with her back facing away from the screen, but her hair was deflated and her skin color was more dull, much like in Party of One. Pinkie, said Twilight. Then Pinkie's head did something that should have been impossible. It turned around a full 180 degrees to face Twilight. But hey, it's a cartoon, and Pinkie's a fourth wall breaker. True, so I didn't care much, that is, until I saw her face. When I saw her face, I knew something was wrong. First of all, her eyeballs were gone. I mean, completely gone, leaving nothing but hollow sockets. Where they have been, Twilight acted as if it was completely normal. She was smiling directly in her, and she had eyes that probably would have been derped and like a maniac. Hi, Twilight, Pinkie said in a discovered voice, a lot like Twilight when she said, "Hi, girls," to the Cutie Mark Crusaders in Lesson Zero. Hi, replied Twilight. Is there a point in parties? Asked Pinkie. Is there a point of joy or happiness? Because it never ever lasts. Pinkie, what's going on into you? Twilight said faintly. I just wanted to tell you how happy I am could make it to Gummy's party, explained Pinkie out of nowhere, as they were still at the party she threw in Party of One. Pinkie, we're not at Gummy's party. That was a while back, responded a confused Twilight. Oh, yeah, just a boring old apple, said Pinkie. I can't tell you that, silly. It wouldn't be a surprise. Oh, wait, sorry. I was thinking back to the happy times. Pinky then turned her head back to the right way and burst into tears. I am not sure how that was possible, considering she had no eyes, but impressively she was. It held her head in her hooves and sobbed a very real human-sounding sob. It was heartbreaking. Twilight tried to confront her, asking what was wrong, but Pinky would not answer. Pinky reached for a handgun. She held it to her head, and before Twilight could stop her, she shot, splattered very realistic blood and brain matter everywhere. Twilight gazed upon the scene in horror. The scene brilliantly cut to Twilight standing in the streets of Ponyville with every citizen laying dead around her. She held a gun to her mouth. "What's the point?" she said. "It's all gone. My friends, my matter. What's the point?" With that, Twilight pulled the trigger, bursting blood and brains everywhere. After this, the credit rolled as usual. That would have ever been like 22 minutes, like a regular episode, and the rest of the .avi was a black screen. I was horrified. That wasn't Friendship is Magic I knew and I loved. That was something horrible, morbid, and sick. My mind raced with questions. Why did they why did they get this on YouTube? Why did it download a .avi instead of going to a video page? Why was this lurked? Why would Megan McCall write such a morbid episode? And furthermore, why did the animations actually agree to animate it? Now, if you sneeze during the video, bless you. See you guys.